Welcome to my personal growth channel. If this is your first time here, I just want to say welcome. My name is Tami. Excuse me. I've been at the beach all day and here I am at Fort DeSoto State Park. It's so freaking gorgeous. I got a little bit of a sunburn, so excuse me if I'm really red right now. But I just felt compelled to, share some insight with you. This channel is about my own personal growth journey and my own, strategies, tips, insights, enlightenment, anything I feel that I can share with you that you may be able to use in your own personal growth journey. And I just want, to share my wisdom with you. And hey, you can either take it or leave it, whatever you want to do. But anyway, thank you, welcome, consider subscribing and ring the bell so you never miss another video. All right, let's get it. Okay, where am I? Okay, I told you I'm at Fort DeSoto and I'm hanging out under a bridge, right? Like I'm under a bridge because it's like 90 degrees outside in Florida. It's a Saturday afternoon, I've had enough sun and I'm under the bridge. So I felt like, I got the whole place to myself. And I felt this was a good moment to share some insights and wisdom with you. Even though there's going to be jet skiers and boats going by. So if you hear little things like that, that's what's going on. Okay. And lots of pelicans. Like, whoa, you see that? That's so cool. So anyway, back to it. I wanted to touch upon a topic about how we as people, humanity, culture, how we can learn from one another. Even if we really hate somebody's guts, that person still has some kind of quality that you deep down inside admire, but you don't want to admit it because your own ego gets in the way. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is like, okay, I usually don't get political on my channel, but I'm going to use a very interesting individual. And if you're anywhere in the world, you know this man's name, okay? Especially if you're in the United States. So I'm going to use the word Donald Trump, okay? Right now, President Trump, because this is the year 2020. Whether you like the man or you don't, okay? Let's say you really hate this dude's guts. You don't like what he stands for because he's just a crappy personality kind of womanizer kind of dude, right? And you're not Republican, all right, whatever. But let's just say this is just an example of a person you do not like, okay? Instead of shutting them off and never getting to know them, there is something about the man that made him who he is today. You've got to admit that. He's a multi-billionaire. He's the president of the United States. How did he do it, right? Like, he's got some kind of a skill set that you and I can learn from. I mean, after all, we all know he started out in real estate before he became president of the United States. So there is something about the man. He has a skill set in real estate where he knows how to make money, okay? And even if you hate the dude and you don't care for what he stands for, you got to admit there's something you can learn from him. Now, the whole point of this is, why I'm bringing this up, is that all of us, whether we like each other or we don't, can actually learn from each other. We can learn to take pieces of each person, even if we don't like them. We could take something good from that person and we can utilize it in our own life and implement it possibly where it can help us to develop and grow in our personal growth journey. Ah, lovely. I love the sound of waves. But I mean, think about it. There is something, whether it's good or bad, that we can learn from an individual. And here's another extreme. I'm not just saying what's good about a person, but I'm talking about what's bad about a person. So let's say, for instance, you even talk to a bum on the street, okay? And you learn their story of how they ended up on the streets, right? So you learn this story. It's not good, obviously, but you learn why they ended up on the streets. So you learn what not to do and how you cannot end up on the streets. That's what I'm talking about. Whether it's a good skill or a bad skill, you still can get something from an individual anywhere in the world. So I want you to think about that, what I just said. And if any of that resonates with you, will you please drop me a line below? Give me a comment. Let me know what you thought. What was your aha moment? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? That's what I want to know. And also, you can check me out, TamiMcDonald.com, and I'm also on all social media platforms by my name. Follow me, please. Consider like, share, and subscribing. That would be appreciative. And also, I've got a free video training series. Just click the link below the video and check it out. I feel that you can learn how to become more successful, happier, and confident in your life. And I want to leave you with one thing. I just want to say this. I want to say, just be. Just be you, and just be who you are, and share your positives and negatives with all the people of the world. Anybody that asks you, share it with them and let them learn from your mistakes, and you learn from theirs. We'll be so much better off for it. All right? Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.